Once you enter, there is no escape. Welcome to a theme park where you'll lose your mind and spill your guts. Hey, yo, everybody, it's Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Park Spotlight. Today, we're going to be looking at Screamworks Park, created by Sebastian Gamez, a non-Discord member of this community, a YouTube subscriber. Here they say, hello, this is my creation, Steamworks Park. This is my proudest and best creation I've made in several years and months of playing Planet Coaster. This took me around 2 months to create, starting from July 2023 and completed September 2023. Just in time for October. Here we go. It's a new creation too. Look at that. I worked on this park non-stop because of my love for spooky season and Planet Coaster. I hope you enjoyed my first creation submitted after countless of months watching your park spotlights. There's really no specific way to ride the rides. View as you wish, have fun, and enjoy the park. And the Steam Workshop description is also pretty great. I read a little bit of it for the intro. So once you enter, there's no escape. Welcome to the Screamworks Park, where you'll lose your mind and spill your guts. From Jack's patch of spinning pumpkins, of spider alleys, 8-leg insects around every corner, Screamworks Park will blast destinations for thrills and terror. And it goes on with more awesome stuff. It's a jam-packed, brand new Halloween spooky park. Great way to kick off what will become next week, Hollow Week. So I wanted to ramp things up. We've showed off a few spooky creations throughout this week. Now that it's the weekend, I want to show off something epic. And leading into next week, we're going to do all spooky stuff for Hollow Week. So without further delay, let's jump into Screamworks Park. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Screamworks Park. Looking cool. We got the reshade on with the fog in the background. Just want to show you guys the difference here. Blah, default Planet Coaster. Whoop, spooky reshade. Let's go. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, Sebastian Gamez, a name I do not recognize, and the submission form is not showing you as a member of our community. It usually pulls from either your name or your email, and it'll try to associate that with the rank that you've been given in the back end. So come join us on Discord. If you're watching all the park spotlights and you're a fan of the show and you submitted this, I'm surprised that you haven't been on Discord. I do hang out in Discord. I do talk there quite often. So if you guys want to stumble across chatting with me in person, you'll see me on the Discord. But yeah, I do pop in there, and when I start to recognize names and people send me a DM, hey Johnny, yada yada yada, this is on the way, this is on your radar, it makes it, what I'm trying to say is, if Sebastian, you would have talked to me on Discord and also DM me about this creation, I definitely would not have missed it. Right? And I'm glad I didn't. I just so happened to go to the inbox, filter by spooky, filter by all the filters to increase my chances of featuring spooky creations for this Halloween week coming up. And this one caught my attention. And honestly, there's not a lot of new stuff. I think this is the only 2023 park that will be in the whole Hollow Week series. So shout out to Sebastian for saving Halloween. This looks more like a peach to me than a pumpkin. All right, well, there's a lot of coasters in this park, or it seems to be like a good amount of coasters, and they all look pretty crazily themed. Very spooktacular. Jack's coaster, and they don't look like they're slouching in length or design. It's looking promising. I'm definitely glad I saved this one or pulled this one out for the weekend. I try to deliver you guys the best parks possible on Saturdays, and then sprinkle a couple in throughout the week. So, yeah. Oh my god, my cat just took a stinky poop and she didn't bury it. Oh my god. I gotta close the door. Oh, she ruined the spotlight. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Oh. Sorry, guys. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Oh. Oh my god. And it's immediately cooking in here. My office is 7 feet by 7 feet. I got a giant computer desk, a giant computer, an end table, a kitty castle, and a crap ton of shelves in here. Luckily, the ceilings are very, very tall. I'm just gonna let it air out a little bit out there before I open the door again, but I'm gonna start boiling in a hot minute. All right, here we are. Oh, look at this. We got some shout outs here. Jack, Adam, Bree, and Chase. Okay, shout outs. Love to see it. All right, we have almost green across the board. 90 seconds in duration, 600 meters, 56 miles per hour, 3 inversions, 3 airtime counts. G-forces seem fine, and it's the Jacko coaster, and it's a spinning coaster. And look at the height of that. What is the biggest drop? 30 meters on a spinning coaster. We just featured a park earlier last week. It was the Western one, and it had a 36-meter drop on a dive coaster. When a spinning coaster outdives your dive coaster, you know you gotta step up your game. All right, we're gonna go seat view. We might ride some of these several times. I think it's a good idea to do seat and track, so why don't we do that? And I guess for this whole park, we're probably gonna do everything at nighttime. That would make sense. Oh my god, I found a newfound discovery. That freaking orbit view on Chase on the last train with a flashlight on at night is the most satisfying thing to watch ever. I love that. That's amazing. And they're like spinning pumpkins. This is great. Great color choice on that. Where am I going? What am I doing? Okay, this is the eggs. I'm trying to follow everything. I got really distracted by that. I was super excited. Now sorry, minor disruption there. Heard some weird banging. I thought my cat was like stuck or think it was just someone outside in the hallway making some noise. All right, all the distractions today. Hopefully we can focus on the park now. All right, that's the Jacko coaster. What do we have here? Hazard. Why is there like is that Spanish music? What is that? World Tour Mexico or something? The queues could use a little bit more ambience in terms of audio. But some areas of the park have been pretty satisfying so far in terms of audio. All right, Hazard. I think it's a bar cast. No, Typhoon Infinite. So there's a look at all the stats there. 600 meters in length, 120 seconds in duration, 6 inversions on this bad boy here. We'll probably, let's do a track view to start. Yes. Fun coaster layout on that one. I'm having fun with the orbit view now. I think I found a new new favorite thing. I'll try not to overuse it. You guys know me. I overdo it when I find something new that I like. Or over talk about it. All right. Really good color palette and lighting on everything as well. I like the nice hues here. Gradient from red to orange to yellow. Color choice on everything has been exceptionally well done. One of the hardest things to do in Planet Coaster is to make a well-lit park and then also keep that captivating in a way that it should feel spooky. So far, so good. I think this park has been pretty awesome. Definitely feeling the Halloween vibes. I don't know what's up with the music over there, though, but we'll find out when we get there. That truck is missing wheels. All right, what do we got going on over here? Some sort of haunted house. They're all getting off. I'm assuming that's an exit of some sort. And here we go. The Apocalypse entrance to what is a motorcycle ride on wooden tracks. So they either built a wooden coaster and swapped out the train, or built a coaster and put wooden supports underneath it. Either way, it has me intrigued. Let's go check it out. Pretty long queues. I did let 4,000 guests in. Are they still not in? Let's let in 5,000. This park is running butter smooth. I thought I locked Planet Coaster to 60 FPS, but my game says 92 FPS right now. I could have sworn, and under settings, graphics, refresh rate 60 F, VSync on. Yeah, it says refresh rate 60 Hertz. Wouldn't that, even though I have a 144 Hertz monitor, I think I switched it to 144 Hertz and it crashed Planet Coaster. So I've just left it at 60. So I don't know how my game is reporting that I'm getting 90 FPS if I have it locked at 60. Either way, I think this might be the smoothest park I've ever seen. Because I've never really seen above 60. So what do we have here? What is going on with this? It is a Typhoon Infinite. Yeah, so there's some sort of like wooden supports built underneath it. Look at that. Yeah, wooden supports. And that's like an RMC. Interesting. So they built an RMC, put a motorcycle on top of it, made 2 coasters and combined them into one to create what is now the Apocalypse Coaster. 150 seconds in duration, 669 meters in track length, 42 miles per hour. Not a lot of air time, not a lot of anything. But it's a motorbike, which is interesting. I definitely think this one's gonna do a good orbit view. It's rare you get to watch the motorcycle coaster go, but I think we have to start with the this view. Gotta ride the bike. Giddy up, let's go. Okay, interesting. I thought it was going to be more of a coaster, and it was actually more of like a dark ride. Little shows going on. It also brought to my attention that the Studios DLC pack is a perfect marriage for the Spooky Pack. And I think the Spooky Pack was free, right? It was a free update at some point. Or was it in the base game? I can't really remember now. But with all the zombies that you get with the Studio Pack, the explosions, the debris, the flipping cars, the burning helicopters, all of that stuff, it actually works really well for making thematic spooky rides. So that was a pretty good display of how you can kind of tie together the studios with the spooky. Really, really cool. Oh wow, there's a car in the tree. Well, hey, Ghoster. All right. Yeah, why am I hearing this, like, what is this music? It's driving me crazy. Just a momento. Oh, hello. Paranormal. Paranormal. Jump in line. We got one pulling in now. Let's hurry up. Giga coaster, green across the board, 1.3 kilometers in length, but the duration's only 130 seconds because it's traveling at 80 miles per hour. Good amount of airtime on this one as well. This one's going up the lift, so why don't we just go on this one? I want to see how high this goes first. Holy moly. Okay, we're going track view though. I think I'll do an orbit after, or maybe a cinematic. Fog on, please. Interesting. Cinematic mode is so unpredictable. I think I prefer orbit. And normally you use cinematic or orbit to try to get like a third-person perspective so you can see the guests on the coaster, and also to look around at the park a little bit, right? And for a coaster that's that tall, it gives you great opportunities of getting some viewpoints of the rest of the park and some beautiful vistas and all that. But I think having that control over like orbit view, I can kind of look around a little bit more. Sometimes the cinematic mode gives you unpredictable shots. However, some of them have been, at least on that one where I was like pointing at the moon, there was a really good shot, an absolutely amazing shot. What do you guys prefer? Do you like the orbit, the cinematic, or maybe you prefer neither? But I figure I might as well do an extra perspective on these coasters in case some of you do actually enjoy it. So, all right, what do we have here? Does that say terror? Terror. Oh yeah, it does. The R's look a little strange. Terror. Are they going on? Is this the cue? You gonna terrorize us? I'm feeling claustrophobic. What's going on in here? What the heck is that? Everyone has to pee. Is there no bathrooms in this park? All of them. At least half of them. Oh my god. All right, terror. It's not a good idea to go on this ride, guys, if you have to pee that bad. 700 meters in length, 39 meters is the biggest drop, some inversion, some airtime, 60 miles per hour. Star loop, a power-up. Is that reverse then? I'm not sure. Do I have my flashlight on? No, I don't. All right, off we go. amazing. Feel the terror. Now everybody run to the next nearest bathroom. I'm actually curious, does it show bathrooms and stuff in the attractions and shops? It should, right? Look at that, guys. There's no bathrooms. Wait, is that true? Oh, there's 2, and they're closed. What? Well, that explains that, doesn't it? How come it doesn't show it in the all? Oh, that's just attractions, I see. Yeah, there were 2 bathrooms and they were closed. You're torturing them. I do not approve of this. I kind of like this ride. We should go on it. Hello. The Claw. Okay, I've had my fill. All right, we have another coaster over here, unless this was the Giga coaster. I think that was the Giga coaster, maybe? Haunted. Maybe not. Mansion. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm not walking down there and back. Now I know why I can't see any guests in the park. Because the queues are a mile long. A shooting ride? Oh boy. And it's all backed up. What's going on here? You put too many trains on your shooting ride. Okay, let's give this a go. Let's see if we have what it takes. Hey. Bing, bong, boom, pow. Not the biggest fan of shooting rides that just put targets everywhere, that constantly respawn. It's kind of exploity. Like the gamer, the player can just kind of like keep spamming things. And you can't really determine what like a good high score is, because are you playing it properly or are you spamming and exploiting? I feel like a good shooting ride, you control the camera and the targets so that they're one time each. And you put them in strategic areas that gives you just enough time to hit them all, but somewhat makes it like a controlled environment. And each of the triggers should do something, but they're not. So really this is just like a high score shooting game, which for me is not the most fun. I think a shooting ride is, there's an evolution to it, right? This is a standard shooting ride. This is what probably everybody starts with. This is what they build when they first try making one. Oh, I gotta put targets everywhere. And then eventually it evolves into like a... What the heck is happening here? It eventually evolves into, like a show. What? Oh, I think it's backed up. Is that it? Yeah, you gotta have like 2 trains running on this, because it's like backed up. I was just staring at this clock going, what's going on here? I couldn't even finish the ride. And then these guys are just standing here, ping, 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 shooting it over and over and over again. Yeah, they're getting the high score for sure. Yeah, not the greatest. A little bit disappointed by the shooting ride, especially considering how long the freaking queue is to get into that. These poor people. You know what I'm gonna do just for, like, park management regulations? We are wasting our people's time, and I won't have it. Not in my park. Not today. We're gonna let all these people go explore the park. In fact, I'm gonna even delete the path just to force them out. There you go. Go enjoy the park, everybody. Don't stand in that shooting ride for forever. It's not worth it. All right. Is this the Giga Coaster? Paranormal, it is. Do we go on this guy? I think we just went on that terror. I might have to go to Bird's View here. And just to make it a little bit easier on my eyes, we're gonna go over to daytime. Ugh, what happened to the park? So, Hazard, this was the kind of action ride. That's that one. I think we've actually hit all of the rides. Terror, and that was the spinning coaster, Jacko coaster. It's actually quite a compact park. First going into it, I was like, wow, this looks sprawly, and it looked like a mega park, if anything. I mean, the map size takes about half of it, so it's still pretty big overall, but it's all centralized into these areas here, and I kind of like the way that it's been broken up. You know, one big central area with all the rides around the outside. Made it very easy to go from ride to ride to ride to ride, and the rides were pretty good overall. I enjoyed them. I thought the nighttime lighting was exceptional. There was a lot of Halloween decorations. It definitely had that Halloween feel. So Scream, it worked. The screams worked. Not a lot of flat rides though, and not a lot of shops and facilities. I feel like the festivities of Halloween could have been pushed a little bit further. A lot more of those central eating areas and hangout places and just random, like, you know, decorations. There's so many good blueprints on the workshop for, like, you know, what is this music, by the way? I think that was a mistake, like an actual mistake. Is it like World's Fair Spain? Yeah, I don't think that was intentional. Whoops. Yeah, other than that, though, the ambience was pretty good overall. So I think it's a pretty solid Halloween submission, considering we don't have any from 2023. From my inbox, I checked. There are no Halloween parks for this year. Nobody's feeling the Halloween spirit. So this is technically the best Halloween park of 2023, and it was pretty good. I definitely feel like the bar has been set a little bit higher in the past, but for 2023, this is all we're getting, and this is the best of them. And overall, I did enjoy the park. I thought the coasters were fun. Layout was good. Definitely had the spooky vibes. So all around, thumbs up from me. Really good job to Sebastian Gamez. Let's take a quick look at their workshop here. I want to see if they've made anything else that I would recognize. Nope, this is it. It's the only thing they've ever made. So welcome to your first ever Park Spotlight, Sebastian Gamez. Come join us on the Discord. And for everybody watching, what did you guys think of the Screamworks park created by Sebastian Gamez? Let me know down in the comments below. And that is going to do it for us in today's episode of Park Spotlight. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye now.